Hey, it's me. You're probably wondering where I've been for the past 3 days. I've been playing Minecraft. Yeah, I got pretty hooked on this one pack. It's basically just the create mod. There's nothing special about it. Like it's the create mod and a few decoration things, but been busy making a single base that's the size of like the entire rest of the server. I joined pretty late in the server. I don't really know what's going on with anything over there, but I've just been minding my own business. I'm also the only one in the server who actually properly knows how to use Create. The others are really new to it, which is why I've built nonsense like this, and they're still over there doing whatever. I've also been playing this non-stop, logging like 10 hours every day, which probably isn't good. I should probably go do something, but oh well. Right now I'm clearing out this thing because I want to put a cool building here. That's my wheat farm. It has a thing that rolls across it and automatically collects it, but it only does that once it's done cooking the previous layer of wheat, or the previous harvest of wheat into bread, which can take a few hours, or even days, I think, because of how terrible my bread production is. We can go take a look at that in a bit, maybe. Yeah. Just felt like it's a little wrong of me to leave y'all out. This is not the same world I was working on the day before, obviously, because that was not a server, and this is a server, and that was modern, and this is... I actually don't know what version this is, but certainly not the most modern version. So yeah. Oh, there we go. It's gonna be really laggy for those of you watching, because this mod is really poorly optimized, and older Minecraft is really poorly optimized, and other reasons. But hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. I do often get like kicked and stuff from this. Like I'll just get timed out, which is pretty funny. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Also, hopefully I can actually store this whole video, because I do have like maybe 8 gigabytes left in my video folder, I want to say, which is not the best. I need to clear some things out. Alright, time to go to sleep. But yeah, that's the bread factory. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh lord. Oh lord. There's the contraption that just loaded in. I've got a lot of toolboxes. Got everything I need in my toolboxes. Just in case I need... What is that? 4 times 8... Just in case I need 32 stacks of cobblestone, you never know. Normally, I do put a YouTube video on or something in the corner of my screen while I do this, but sometimes it's nice to just listen to the music and the wind. I love the wind. I'm glad this mod adds the wind. That's a layer done. Time to do the next. Not really sure what I have planned for the building I'm going to put here, but I know I want it to be pretty big and grand. So, yeah. Maybe want a gondola into it, that'd be pretty cool. Man, it's not even late. Why am I yawning? It's 4:41 in the afternoon. I'm recording at a reasonable time for once in my life. I'm still yawning mid-recording. We are mining to this layer right here, so we're almost done pretty much, and then we can start building. really love the toolboxes, but I wish some of the colors didn't look so similar. Like, I just can't have an orange toolbox, or a pink or magenta toolbox, or a green toolbox, or a dark blue toolbox, because they look identical to similar colors. So I'll be able to have like a black one and maybe a brown one, and I'm just gonna have 9 toolboxes, and that's gonna be my limit. I might be able to get light gray, maybe. It's like 10, but still. It's not like I need more than 10 toolboxes. That's a pretty ridiculous amount of toolboxes. Ah, god damn it. There we go. Alright. I used to love playing mods with all my friends. By all my friends, I mean the 2 friends that I always play modded Minecraft with. So many good memories of RLCraft. Some other stuff, mostly RLCraft. That was the one we always came back to. In fact, I think before my last video, RLCraft was the most recent Minecraft I had played. Now I'm playing this because another friend of mine invited me on, and then I invited a different friend on, and so now the 3 of us are working on this. What did we do? They made most of the upper floors of this, although I did the cobblestone lines and I did the 3 lower floors. I did like 90% of this. They helped clear out some of the dirt, but I did 90% of this, and I did all of that stuff because I'm the only one that knows how to use create mod. I wonder if the mic audio sounds any different. Normally I have you laying on my side, or laying on the side on my table, but today you're perched in a wine glass, so I don't know why I did that, but tell me if it sounds any different. Clear some stuff out of my inventory. Don't need all this. Don't need... I should put the emeralds away in a chest. And also go to sleep. I should go to sleep. Do want the bones, just in case we find another dog. I would like another dog. Why did I jump down here? That was just unnecessary. I love this place. It's so whimsical. So whimsical. Anyway. I can sleep. Then I can... There we go. Put the emerald away. Put down the elevator. Perfect. I'm trying not to yawn, but it's hard. I think create mod, I've always been drawn to create mod. It's just very well made. I think it's a good gold standard for what a really nicely made mod should be. Especially for tech mods. I think it has a lot of interesting choices in how it was designed that anyone looking to make a tech mod or even the currently existing tech mods should look at. Like how how multi-purposed everything is. There's almost nothing in the create mod that just serves one purpose. Trains can, I mean, they can bring your items, sure, but they can also be used to drill a big cave out, or they could be used to pave some stuff. And there's, I mean, the shaft alone is like crazy. It can be used to transmit rotational power one way, but you can also put a conveyor belt on it, or you can encase it with the casing. In any other mod, a casing would be a crafting material that just sits in your inventory until you need to build something with it, and it still is that in this. But it's also like a block that looks really good and merges with nearby casings to make a really pretty pattern. And you can right-click casing on your cogs and shafts to encase them and make them look good. And then you can do that to belts too. You can encase the belts. Uh-oh, that's not good. Oh, okay, we're fine. It's just very, it's so multi-purpose. Not even mentioning how tactile it is. I mean, in other tech mods, a belt is a block. You craft a belt, and then you place the belt. But in this, you can't do that. You have to place two shafts and then connect them together with the belt, and then you have to provide rotational power to one. And not only do you now have a belt that can transport items, you also have a belt that transports the rotational power to the other end of it. And it's really cool. If you want it to move faster, just feed faster rotational power in. Rather than having a better belt, like other mods would have just belts too, and it's just a better belt that transports more. But Create Mod wants you to use the tools that you already have in a more advanced way. You have the two sizes of gear, and so much complexity comes from them. It's really great. You can put big gear and then a small gear in the corner, and now the small gear will spin way faster. And you can use that to make things go faster. But if you make... Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. If you make something go faster, it has less power, so it'll be able to power less stuff. So you can put more power things in the end. It's great. But you can also use the big gear. You can put two of them together in a non-parallel way, and it'll rotate your power onto a different axis. It's just so cool. It's so well made. Everything, and like shoots. Shoots bring your items down. They feel like they're just a weird hopper, but they're not just a weird hopper. Because you can also put an encased fan under them, and now it transports your items up, and they can go sideways, sort of weird. And they also have the advantage of not being in inventory, so that your items can't get backed up in the chute. And they're also cheaper than a hopper, which is notable, and you get more of them. And then there's funnels, both andesite and brass, and there's tunnel, both andesite and brass. And the andesite ones are cheaper and don't require rose quartz, and the brass ones have the ability to filter things. And there's filters made of brass and andesite, and those you can put multiple blocks into a filter. And just, it's amazing, because I feel like there were many ways to do that. They could have had you click it and then a menu comes up and it lets you search through every item in the game and select which one you want to filter out. But instead they made you right click the side of the block filtering it with the item. And like, that's probably pretty standard for Minecraft mods, but it should be standard for Minecraft mods. That should be the standard. That's the point I'm trying to get at here. Create Mod creates good standards for Minecraft mods. Actually, I am fond of the pipes. They are well made, but I don't think they're more well made than other pipes. I think they're on equal level with all other pipes. Although recently they have done a thing where no longer are the pipes kind of weird when it comes to the direction they go in. They used to be kind of confusing in which direction. I feel like it's a little more clear now. What else? Steam engines. Steam engines are awesome. Building your first steam engine is probably just like one of the coolest milestones in this game. It's just so cool. And precision mechanisms, those are great. Precision mechanisms separate the mid-game create mod from the end-game create mod, because I mean they're time-consuming to make, and they're kind of complicated. I remember not being able to figure it out when I was younger and I first tried the mod out. But now that I know how to do them, they're really important. And they're fun to make an automatic factory for, too. And with them, you can craft some pretty crazy stuff, like the arm. Don't even get me started on the arm. The arm is crazy. And what is it? The speed thing. I forgot what it's called. The rotation speed controller that lets you choose how fast the gears go, which is good because you've been making big chains of small and big gears to make gears go faster this whole time, and now you can make a single block that does all that and is adjustable and is good. But you have to make a precision mechanism for it, which is also good. It's all good. Actually, one thing I really do love about the fluids is the big lava pool thing, where if you have a lava pool that's like crazy big, the game doesn't try to take the lava out of it anymore. It just says this lava pool is so big it's practically infinite. That's good. I like that. It's also a fun challenge for the player to try to make their own lava pool that is so big the game doesn't try to take out of it, because that's an infinite source of lava now. It's good. I could talk about this game for hours, but I'll keep it shorter. Maybe shorter. We'll see. Halfway done with the Slayer now. I think another important example of a more traditional tech mod is Greg Tech. I've played, although that's not really, I guess that is a mod, but it's got so many variants that feel like they're, like, there's an entire Greg Tech tree of different types of Greg Tech with different mod packs that use it. Most notable one I can think of off the top of my head is Nomai Factory, which I played, or was it? No, yeah, it was Nomai Factory. I played most, pretty recently, not most recently. That was really fun, but also really confusing, which I feel like is the point. Greg Tech feels like a game made to torture you, in a good way. It's complicated, but in a, I don't know how to describe it. It's weird. And then I tried Monai Factory, but it was kind of slow. Which, slow for Greg Tech is, I don't know what it was specifically. There's just something about it that was kind of weird. And throw out all this cobble, because I produce, like, a stack of cobble every 15 seconds at my factory. I don't really need this. I also Greg Block I played. That was my first little dive into Greg Tech before I even knew what Greg Tech was. I just thought it was a fun Skyblock mod. It was not. It was a experience. I got pretty far. Skyblock mods are interesting. I used to love those things. You know the classic formula where you have the tree and you sieve, or you use the saplings to make dirt in the composter, and then you take the dirt and sieve it in the sieve for rocks and stuff. And then you use your hammer with the rocks to break them down and get stuff. It's pretty fun. I guess that's not just Skyblock. There are other mods like Forever Stranded. Is that what that's called? The one where you crash into the desert with the rocket ship. That are interesting. I actually really like Forever Stranded. I never got really far in it, but it's just a very cool atmosphere. And it kind of gives me deja vu, because I feel like I've had a dream like that before. But I probably haven't, but it feels like I have. It's also interesting. Also many fun and fond memories. I wonder if someone will log on today. That'd be pretty cool. I'm almost out of bread. I'll have to go over to the bread factory. One of my friends just found out that I'm still playing this, and they just messaged me, "Why do you do this to yourself?" Which is pretty funny. God, I've been so unhealthy with this game. I just can't stop playing it. I've had a pretty lax week from work because obviously it's winter break, and from school because, winter break. And so I've just been letting my health deteriorate as I play this. I've never done anything like this before, I swear. But like the first day was right after I posted that other Minecraft video. I played this for 4 hours, and then I took a 2 hour nap, which wasn't a 2 hour nap, it was a 2 hour half falling asleep in my chair. And then I drank a monster, and then I woke, so that woke me back up. And then I played this, and I'm not joking when I say, for 19 hours. Straight. Which is both an achievement and also horrible. Don't do that, please. It was so much fun, though. About 5 hours into my 19-hour tirade, um, my two friends hopped on, and they both played for also a while. They played for like 14 hours, or they played for like 12 hours, and then they got off, and I continued playing. But nearing the end of their 12 hours, we were completely dysfunctional. Like a third friend joined who hadn't been playing all day, and they didn't join the Minecraft world, but they joined the VC. And just according to them, we made absolutely no sense. We were saying like slurred phrases that didn't make any sense whatsoever. But like to us, it made complete sense. Like we were communicating perfectly, but we were speaking gibberish, which was hilarious. They were laughing at the dumbest nonsense. See, even now I'm making really good memories in this. And then in a few years, I'll probably look back on this and look back on these friends that I have now and wonder if I'll ever get to experience this fun again. Which is interesting, because right now I'm looking back on the old fun I used to have and missing it. But I think that's the beauty of it, is that you don't lose access to the fun, you just get different fun. Live in the moment kind of thing. I'm done being philosophical right now. Just digging. Look at that. I've already cleared so much. Maybe I should stream. Do y'all think I'd get more views if I streamed? Maybe. It definitely put less strain on my disc. I don't know, B. I want to show y'all this with shaders because it's really pretty, but my computer can't run shaders when I'm not recording, so I don't think it stands much of a chance when I am recording. It's really funny though, because when you're looking at the field, it's perfectly fine, and then the second you pan over to the Babylonian tower, it just instantly becomes 5 FPS. Oh, I mean, I'm getting lag spikes just walking over to this thing, so... This is actually where I constantly get kicked. Just walking over that plank, because I think me suddenly making the game load all of this stuff is what's kicking me. Uh-oh, chests are getting full up. Oh, I need to use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Y'all stay put. Alright, I am back to pick up where we left off. My friend just sent me a meme from ifunny.com. Should I block them? Leave a comment below if you think I should block my friend for sending me a meme from ifunny.com. I probably should. Oh man. Call my Diet Coke. I can't go get another Diet Coke. I've already left once. I'm not gonna leave you guys again. I'm not gonna abandon you. This is a pretty whimsical biome right here. Purple water and blue grass, or cyan grass, blue trees, red mushrooms everywhere. That's pretty cool. Can't wait to turn it into an industrial hellscape. That's what all this land is going to be. Eventually, my goal is to make this entire area an industrial hellscape. I want it to be as... Oh. I want it to be as miserable to live there as possible. Let's say done here. Why is there so much missing block? What the hell? This should all be grain. I don't know. I mean, these little brown specks are from me placing crafting tables inside the cobblestone lines. And I think these are from just how the grass or how the water block affects the block next to it on the map in terms of appearance. But I still have no clue what those other. I mean, are we missing? Are there little? Oh, there are bits of missing grain. There are bits of missing grain. Okay, we're gonna have to go fix those at some point. And by some point, I mean never, because it already produces a crazy amount of grain. It's not worth my time to go down there and fix the 7 little holes in my like 5,000 pieces of grain. And then we do the efficient recipe too. We grind the grain down with crushing wheels and then wash it and then cook it. And that gets us like 2.5 pieces of bread per piece of grain, rather than 1 piece of bread per 3 pieces of grain. I don't press the stop recording button and then go check OBS, only to find that this video stopped recording early because I ran out of disk space. That'd really suck. Ah, it's totally gonna do that, isn't it? It is. I can feel it. Ah, but just in case, I'm just gonna keep playing, because if I... This is a little YouTuber hack right here. If I do a really good recording and I don't tab out, I never have to edit out me tabbing out like I did last time. Which means I never have to find a free video editing software online and then edit the thing, and then it doesn't let me save because I need premium to save a video this long. And then I end up recording the preview of the video using OBS, which is basically pirating the free software. But it's not fair because they let me fully edit a video knowing it would be too long, and then right when I press download it says it's too long. And what do you mean it's too long? That's not a thing. That's just nonsense. My video length has no effect on your anything. I mean, maybe some features should be premium. Video length should not have anything to do with premium. I feel like they're preying on YouTubers with that specifically. Because that's the only people that would need to edit any video over 30 minutes is YouTubers. Maybe that's just me though. Maybe that's just my specific experience. End of YouTuber hack. That's the whole YouTuber hack. You're welcome. Y'all are all set to be YouTubers now. Alright, last layer. should probably go to the bed. Oh, creeper. Another thing, we've got a little more time left for the end of that video. Another thing I really love about Create Mod is how you can create, like, everything. You can farm it, all of it. Iron is really simple. It's just make a cobblestone gen, and then you make a cobblestone gen, and then you feed it into a grindstone, and then you send that through a wash, and then that makes gravel, and you send the gravel through a washer, and that either makes iron ingots or flint. And if you get iron ingots, then yeah, you just craft those into iron. Simple as that. Which is really nice, because it means I don't have to go mining for iron. What is that? Oh, they made fluid valves look different. Okay. Oh, they made those look different. Oh, they made everything look different. This is the newer update of Create Mod. They made the rope pulley look different. What else did they make look different? I actually need to look at this. They made, oh, those are new. Chain conveyor. I don't know what a haunted bell is. Oh, that's kind of cool. Desk bell might be new, maybe. Pulse timer, I have no clue what that is. Tablecloth is new. Stock link? Wait, hold on. Now I'm discovering all the cool new stuff. Oh, it's part of the packaging thing. I see. Very interesting. High logistics. Yeah, this is new. This is the new stuff. Is red tablecloth really? Red tablecloth can be used to display items. It can also be used to sell. Sell? What? Oh, hold on. I'm gonna look at all that off screen so I can sit there and let my mouth stand agape at all of it. I love Create Mod so much, man. It's great. Anyway, back to making iron. See, look at that. So much iron. Let's go finish up that mountain, and then I will leave you guys. go. Oh my god, I forgot to actually go get bread, which is one of the things I was trying to do over there. That's fine. And just show you all the bread factory. My terrible kelp farm. Yes, my beautiful terrible kelp farm that makes all of my belts. Here is this. This thing is typically pretty full. Where's all my grain at? If we're still attached, there should be grain in here. Unless there, for some reason, isn't. Anyway. Yeah, we're low on grain. Go get more grain. Go. Why are this like this? There we go. Oh right, I haven't made those harvesters yet. Oh, the lag. Look at that thing on the map. Holy. It's crazy. Come back and latch on and oh, okay. Intersected. Cool, and then this. Oh, that's not good. Oh, we're fine. Wheat gets ground up, makes seeds and makes flour. Flour washes in here. And is filtered there until it becomes dough. There we go. And seeds get sent off through here and through here to go get incinerated in the lava pool. Whoa, that moves fast. Dough comes around here, here, and is cooked into bread. And the bread makes its way all through this, and then jumps off of this thing into here, where it is collected down here into my, holy crap, I have 3.5 double chests full of bread. Just take a little off the top there. Perfect. This, I don't know what this is. It's just kind of chickens and, yeah. Kelp farm, tree farm, you know the drill. It's a big circle with harvesters and planters on it. This is the thing that gives me a bunch of sticks and charcoal that I can make into torches conveniently. A bit ago, it was really so when I first joined the server, that was my 19-hour tirade, and I immediately built this thing, and then we finished it in 19 hours. But nearing the end of those 19 hours, it burned down, and I remember it took me like an hour. It took not even an hour. It took me like no, not even close to an hour. It was like 5 or 10 minutes to fully rebuild it because we had the thing that produces wood. And the other person on the server was horrified as like the big ugly monolith that sits across the river from the beautiful village burned down. He was like, yeah, finally, that thing's gone. Oh my god. And then he saw it reconstruct before his very eyes, now with lightning rods at top so that it doesn't catch fire again. That was funny. He was genuinely upset. He was like, why are you building it back? Why are you going so fast? It's because Babylonian Tower. Why not? Not the Tower of Babel. It's very important you don't conflate it with the Tower of Babel. It is merely a tower from Babylonia. Or Babylon. Babylonia. My favorite. Everyone loves Babylonia. Look at that thing go. God, minecart contraptions are so OP. So much nonsense you can do in the create mod. I love how much you can get away with. It really doesn't want to give you limits. We're gonna run a bit past our hour. Hopefully this is still recording. I really hope. I said it before, I'll say it again. I'm not going to be happy if I check on OBS and this recording didn't record. And I hope y'all enjoy this. I hope this is good. As always, I want to make good content that you enjoy. I've got ideas. I've got things planned. Alright, bedtime. It's so cool. I want to put glass around it because I know for a fact someone is going to trample that thing. Someone's going to trample across my field. So I want to put glass on it so no one does that. Maybe put some catwalks in on the inside, make it look like a really giant greenhouse. That'd be cool. I could make multiple layers. Oh, that'd be awful. I should do that. I should make multiple layers. That's horrifying. Wouldn't be too hard to do with encased fans, because I can blow the minecart upward. And it's not like it cares about clipping. It really doesn't. As long as the minecart has a path, the rest of the contraption will go through anything. So yeah, maybe stay tuned for the giant greenhouse. Maybe you'll live to see that day. Yeah, this hill took longer than I thought it would and was smaller than I thought it was, which is interesting. I'm probably gonna have to terraform this whole thing, make it bigger just so I can have room to build the thing I want to build here. Which I still don't have plans for. I still have no clue what I'm building here. Probably, I want it to be a good house, like a very pretty looking, fancy house. But I also want it to have all my chests and stuff. I want it to be... That's the one thing in Minecraft. If you can build as nice a house as you want, but your house is where your chests are, okay? Your house is where your chests are. Any storage room you ever build is your house now. You live in the storage room. Unless you're deliberately trying to walk through your house is your storage room. It's just how it is, because you will spend all your time around your chests. And if you go somewhere new to build and you set up a bunch of chests there, that's your house now. You'll never go to your other chests. Which is interesting to think about. Like right now, that tower is my house, but that's just because all my chests are in there. So if I move all my chests out here, then this will be my house. I don't think I want to move my chests, but I do think I want to make a new chests over here. I also don't know if I have that much to store. I think I'd like to make really well organized chests using the create mod to sort. The create mod's really good at sorting. There's a lot of creative ways you can sort using that mod. Because you can sort by, like, tags, that's the best feature they've ever added. The ability to sort by tag instead of by specifying every item you want to go one way. So it can be like, put things that are flammable over here, put things that are a type of stone over here, put things that come from smelting over here, put iron ingots over here, or put any ingot over here. Put tools this way. That's great. And also you can actually sort you can sort everything now. You don't just have to sort the stackable items. I still have no clue how those auto sorters work. They're magic. You know the ones I'm talking about. The classic design with the hoppers and the comparator and the redstone. That everyone's followed a YouTube tutorial on how to build and just has memorized, but doesn't actually know how it works. Or maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. Alright, we've got all the grass removed. Now we're gonna mine all the stone. Oh, you can actually craft that. Huh. There's a bunch of interesting stuff. This mod's just cool. This mod's just cool. What was I gonna talk about earlier? I remember having something to talk about. Oh. Anyway. What's that one mod where you're in like the white void of nothingness? I like that one. That one's pretty cool. I'm a sucker for tech mods, if you couldn't tell. I like automation games because I'm a huge fucking ADHD having dweeb who likes numbers and is a nerd. We're almost done. Yeah, we're going over a bit above the 1 hour mark. Just a bit. I should really stop playing this. It's too fun. I don't know what's fun about it. It's just, the more I do, the more I feel accomplished, and the more accomplished I feel, the more dopamine I get from doing more. Literally spent like 3 hours today. 4 hours, I think, actually. No, wait. 7 hours. I started, it's 5:50. Started, I don't know. I don't know when I started. Started at like 10, I think. 10 or 11. I've just been mining this damn mountain this whole time. Probably bad for me. I should go work out after this recording. Should go to the gym. Nighttime. Oh wow, those are some real good lack of frames you got there. Frames? What frames? I don't see any frames. All I see is a slideshow. That's not your end, guys. It really is running like that for me. Check out my dog. Named him Benzene. It's a pretty good name. Don't know why that was the first thing that came to mind, but I think Benzene is a pretty cute name for a dog. It's because he's... Actually, I don't know anything about Benzene. It's just kind of fun to say. It's because he has such a colorful personality. Benzene can be used to make dye. Oh, it's also the carcinogen found in gasoline. Great. And plastic. Sorry, why are we eating it? There's... Oh, cigarette smoke. That makes sense. Leukemia. How... If it's a colorless liquid, how are we using it to make dye? What? Sweet petroleum-like odor. A sweet petroleum-like odor? I don't want to read the AI overview. AI doesn't know what it's talking about. My dog is not a sweet, odorless, petroleum-like odor. Sweet, odorless, petroleum-like odor. Sweet, colorless, petroleum-like odor. That is not my benzene. Hashtag not my benzene. Yeah, I feel like this format would probably work better on something like Twitch. If y'all think I should go to Twitch, leave a comment. All three of you, come on. I know you're listening. You can leave a comment. Don't be shy. Only one more pickaxe. There we go. That's it, guys. We did it. We've cleared the mountain. Look at our hard work. We did this. We flattened this mountain. And now I will say goodnight. Or good afternoon, since it's 6 o'clock. Good afternoon. No, that feels weird. Good night.